nice to blow the cobwebs out in Narrabri. What did you get out of that?
Yeah, really enjoyed it. Obviously, it was a bit of a blowout. I haven't played for about 6 months, so it was just good to play footy again. And there was a big crowd out there, and it was really enjoyable.
Remember, you obviously played in round one last year, a handful of games and then injured. Can you just talk us through what that period has been like for you and what injuries and the comeback road there?
Yeah, so I played the first 3 games and then picked up an injury to my ankle in training of the week of that 4th game.
Yep.
Had a grade 2 syndesmosis, and that put me out for about 4 weeks. And then I was trying to come back for that last game against the Rebels. It was a sort of a must-win, and so I got picked and then hurt my hamstring in that week training, and then rehabbed that again for about 4 weeks, and then tried to come back and play a shoot shield game and did it again. So by that time it was sort of the end of the season, and I just sort of got it right for the start of pre-season this year.
Okay, so you've been training in full for how long now?
Oh, since the start of pre-season, so about November.
Okay, great. Must have been nice to get a taste of that, and knowing that you can play at that level must have been frustrating at times not being able to play more.
Yeah, I know. I was really enjoying it. So I was sort of like new on the scene and just sort of enjoying every moment, enjoying every time that I got to pull on the jersey. And yeah, it was frustrating, but that's footy.
It's a pretty long road of time spending recovering from injuries. You must be pretty pleased to be I guess back in full flight now.
Yeah, it's good to have confidence in it. I think we did a bit of speed testing a couple of weeks ago, and that was the first time that I'd really opened up since I've done the hamstring. But and it all went well, so I was really happy.
And what's the vibe around the team after that trial match now? Building a bit of confidence going into this first game?
Yeah, it's really good. Everyone's loving it. I think everyone's happy to be done with pre-season and back playing games. Good for the boys to play, and I think we got a few combinations there and played a bit of really exciting footy that we can build on going into this Super Rugby AU campaign.
I know it was obviously a different team that will line up this week, but do you take a lot of confidence from that win? Yeah,
definitely. I think it's good for us to win games in the past. We might not have won that when it was really close towards the end of that game, but I think it's really good, and we're growing as a team and as individuals, and it's good to win because it makes everyone feel good.
A lot of experience left that for your forward pack for the past 12, 18 months. Who's someone that's really stepped up throughout this training as a leader?
Hugh Sinclair's really stepped up. Obviously, he's done a bit of captaincy with Norse in the Shoot Shield, and he's captained a couple of Super A games, and obviously he was the captain on the weekend as well. He's been really good on the field as well as off the field, sort of organising social events and stuff, so he's really stepped up.
It's fair to say Dempsey's been looked at as an 8, do you think? Like, is that sort of where he's probably targeting if indeed maybe Hugh's, at 6 maybe?
I'll leave that up to the coaches, but we've all been chopping and changing into 6 and 8, so I think wherever we get put, that's where we'll play.
Okay. Have you exclusively played 8 growing up? Like, was that always your sort of position?
I've played everywhere in the back row. I've played 6, 7 and 8.
Okay, cool. What kind of 8 do you think how would you describe yourself as an 8? Obviously ball carrying, or work over the ball, or all very different at times?
Hopefully a bit of everything. I think obviously everyone loves having the ball in their hands, but I like to play as a bit of a distributor as well if I can. Sort of get the ball in my hands and look to put someone else in a bit of space, or if I'm going to carry myself, then I'll try and carry hard as well.
For the 7 role, obviously a big hole there without Hooper.
Yeah.
What are your options there?
Obviously we've got Carlo and Charlie Gamble who played there on the weekend, but I'm sure any of us can, if we get told to play 7, can play it, but they're probably the main 2 at the moment.
Cool. Beauty.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Will.
Thanks.
Appreciate it, man.